all the other guys that came in were talking about having to wake up at 4 a.m. and fly over here, but were you already in the area?
No, so I flew back to Florida where my parents moved out to,
Okay.
and so Central Time I woke up at like 3:30.
So
So pretty much the same thing, yeah, and came over here.
Kate, how did you feel about getting drafted by the Niners? Were they the team that you had expected, or one of them, or
I was
or not?
pumped up. I wasn't really expecting it. I think I only talked to the 49ers once. And so, but when they did call, I was super excited. And I'm 20 minutes down the road from Stanford. And so, I still have a lot of friends over there, relationship with the coaches. So it was a good spot for me.
Did you ever go to a Niners game?
I did. It was when Christian and Solomon had their first game a couple years back. I went to that with a few buddies.
You still close with Solomon?
Yeah. It's so he has a house over in Palo Alto, and so during this training, I was over in the East Bay, and me and a couple friends would go over to his house, hang out there.
It is when you get drafted to a team that already has George Kittle. I mean, how conscious were you of the year George put together
Oh yeah,
last year, and how do you envision how you might not replicate it but fit into that?
Yeah. No, I saw what he did last year, and I'm really excited. Come in, learn under him. Eventually 5-4 spot. I'm not really sure what my role is yet, but I'm just gonna go play football, enjoy it, have fun, and keep learning.
Have you talked to George at all yet?
Right after I got drafted, he texted me, just good luck, and he's happy I'm on the team, and he's pumped up.
What do you expect to get out of just rookie minicamp in general?
It's great to just go out on the field again and actually compete against some other guys. I want to understand where I'm at right now and kind of continue to develop my skill, and just kind of get ready for the next thing.
Is it a feeling out process in terms of how exactly you're going to be used, or is it just so new that you're just sort of trying to get ingratiated with your surroundings?
Right now, just getting used to it, but really go out there and compete right now. And it's one of those things. Yeah, you don't really understand the role so far, but you just want to go out, compete, and have fun.
When you look at the playbook, is it look
Oh yeah,
too different?
it's
Does it look
no,
complicated?
it's very similar to what
Okay.
we did at Stanford. Yeah, some of the same formations and similar play calls and concepts. So it was so far easy to learn.
Cool.
Stanford's had so many tight ends come into the NFL over recent years. When you went there, is this what you envisioned? Like you would be on an NFL roster right when you're coming out of school and
Yep.
highly regarded?
Yeah, no, I mean, one of the reasons I went to Stanford was they had an NFL offense with NFL lingo, and a lot of tight ends go into the league and they don't really have a big problem learning, the new plays and everything. So it's something I, look back and think of, all right, this is what I want, and it's kind of where I'm at right now.
Have you heard from some of the other guys that have come through into the NFL since you got drafted, or wished you
Yeah,
luck?
it's I talked to Ertz a little bit, Hooper, Schultz, they all texted me and like congrats and good luck.
I guess you're coming into the NFL in the same year as Witten, which
Oh, yeah, in a way, yeah, that's right.
when that news came out, just kind of given that connection, Texas and all that strike you that he was coming back.
Well, honestly, no. I understand he's a competitor. I've always been a big fan of his, and seeing him come back, it's not really that surprising, and so it's kind of exciting to see what he's going to do.
Were you a Cowboys fan? I can't remember where
So,
Flower Mound.
Yeah, Flower Mound. It's in the Dallas area. I would never say a huge Cowboys fan, but I was a Jason fan.
Are there anything in particular that you picked up from him in his game that you were able to incorporate?
Yeah, kind of understanding that he's not always the fastest guy on the field, but he understands how to read defenses, and he really stays low in blocks, and you'll go up against some freakish defensive ends and just dominate them.
Well, speaking of not being the fastest guy on the field, you didn't have a particularly good time yourself at the pro day, right? Did you feel was that a surprise to you, or is it disappointment?
Yeah, so I ran at the combine and then ended up just not running at pro day. I was just ready to get back to football and figured a team would draft me based off my skills, and I was just ready to go.
What are those skills? Like how can you be productive without being a Blazer?
Yeah, no, it's I get open, as you see. at Stanford, through 9 games, I had 47 catches. So, separation isn't really a problem for me. Then blocking too, understand staying low and going against some bigger guys and really, doing well against them.
Is your weight right where they want you to be?
I haven't really communicated with them where they want it to be, but, I'm comfortable right now at 248.
Late in the game here, that
Couple more
Pac-12
guys?
title game, when you scored that touchdown, and with that seam route, what play was that? It seemed that was kind of your bread and
Yeah,
butter.
it's
at
that was
Stanford.
just a simple 3-by-1, 4 verticals, and so I was the number 2 receiver, and my job was either bend it or just keep it vertical. So I just kept it vertical, and KJ threw it up and trusted me.
Is that something that is an example of something Stanford has in their playbook that carries over to an NFL type play?
Yeah, I saw one play in the playbook that's a little similar to it, and so we'll see if I get to run it today.
Nice.
What do you
Okay,
think?
Last one?
What do you think Stanford fans are going to see from Parkinson next year?
He's been working on his blocking a lot, so he's been working on his mobility so he can get lower, and he's gonna step in as the new seam guy, I imagine, and do a great job with blocking too.